In a bid to give a massive push to the Naga political issue, the core committee of legislators are all set to hold crucial meetings with both the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs. While the meeting with the 7 NNPGs will be held at Niathu Resort in Dimapur at 3 p.m. tomorrow, the meeting with NSCN-IM top brass will be held at Chumu-kidima Police Complex at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Well, the meeting, as per the core committee members, will hold discussions based on the 5-point resolution adopted by it during the first session in Dimapur on July 9th. Well, it may be mentioned that top leaders of the Naga negotiating parties, including NSCN-IM General Secretary T.H. Meva, are slated to attend the crucial meet. So why is the meeting significant? Well, this will be the first time that a joint legislators body will be holding discussions with the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs on the Naga political issue. Moreover, if the discussions indeed revolve around the 5 resolutions adopted by the core committee, issues like unity between the NSCN-IM and NNPGs and talks without preconditions may come up for discussion. All right, to know more, we are being joined live with our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain. So, Wasbir, within a fortnight of holding its first meet, the core committee on Naga political issue has been able to bring the NSCN-IM and NNPGs on board. So, Wasbir, can this be termed as a big success for now, especially when several quarters were terming the core committee near redundant, Wasbir?
Priya, I definitely consider it as a breakthrough because within less than a fortnight of having had its first meeting on the 9th of July, the core committee has been able to initiate talks. We'll be talking rather to the NNPGs as well as the NSCN-IM. This is significant because the core committee had already adopted a 5-point resolution wherein they had asked all the negotiating parties, that is the Government of India, the NNPGs as well as the NSCN-IM, to resume the dialogue and that too without any preconditions. Because, you know, there has been a stalemate which has been going on for a pretty long time, because in October 2019, it was in October 2019 that we were told that the talks had ended, and after that there was no breakthrough. Of course, a lot of things had taken place along the way, with the NSCN-IM demanding a change in the interlocutor and so on and so forth. Now this is definitely a good initiative by the core committee, but there is a challenge. The biggest challenge, of course, is whether the core committee succeeds in having a joint meeting with both the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs. That will be significant because they have to resolve the differences, they have to sort out their differences and go to the center for a resumption of the dialogue with one voice as far as possible. Only then they will be able to reach a logical end to the entire negotiation process that is going on since 1997.
And Wasbir, can this breakthrough of sorts by the core committee set the peace talks rolling again? Or at least can we say that there is a renewed hope for an early solution with this latest development, Wasbir?
Yes, there is some kind of a hope. Hope have been generated in the minds of the people because both the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs have attached due importance to the core committee. The fact that the NSCN-IM Supremo Twingalang Muiva is himself going to be present at the meeting day after tomorrow, that is on the 21st of July, is significant because Muiva has been keeping away from any kind of comments so far. He has not been himself commenting on the stalemate that the talks have encountered, and therefore the core committee has a huge responsibility. And of course the credibility of the core committee itself is very high because it comprises people, legislators from both the ruling NDPP and the BJP combined, as well as the opposition Naga People's Front, besides of course the 2 Nagaland MPs and the lone independent minister. So therefore there is a lot of credibility as far as the core committee is concerned, and now somebody has to take the initiative. The civil society has not really succeeded in breaking this stalemate, breaking this deadlock, and therefore all hope lies on the core committee. And that is the reason why this meeting with the NNPGs tomorrow and with the NSCN-IM day after is highly significant. One has to wait and watch, and as I said, the biggest challenge as far as the core committee is concerned will be to see and make sure that the two groups sit together with the core committee and trace out some of the differences before they can go and talk to the central government by way of resumption of the dialogue process.
So viewers, in a bid to give a massive push to the Naga political issue, the core committee of legislators are all set to hold crucial meetings with both the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs. All right, Wasbir, thank you so much for all those details. And also let me tell our viewers that while the meeting with the 7 NNPGs will be held at Niathu Resort in Dimapur at 3 p.m. tomorrow, the meeting with the NSCN-IM top brass will be held at Chumu-kidima Police Complex at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. And meanwhile, the meeting, as per the core committee members, will hold discussions based on the 5-point resolution adopted by it during the first session in Dimapur on July 9th. And it may be mentioned that top leaders of the Naga negotiating parties, including NSCN-IM General Secretary T.H. Muiva, are slated to attend the crucial meet. So why is the meeting significant? Well, this will be the first time that a joint legislators body will be holding discussions with the NSCN-IM and NNPGs on the Naga political issue. And moreover, if the discussions indeed revolve around the 5 resolutions adopted by the core committee, issues like unity between NSCN-IM and NNPGs and talks without preconditions may come up for discussion.